It's time to none other than Ayra Starr. What's up, my sister?
Hi, hi.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
All right, thanks for joining us all the way from Lagos. You in Lagos right now?
Yes, I'm in Lagos right now.
All right, fantastic. I'm like, hey, where did she go? What just happened? Are you there?
Yeah.
You kind of blast out. There you are. She's back. Every star joining us all the way from Lagos in Nigeria. Drum roll. Africa's hottest, soon to be, if not already, number one up in the building. Give us a little shoulder brush and say what's up to the people in Uganda.
Hi, Uganda. Hello.
Great to have you joining us.
Thank
I'm going
you.
to start with a confession. You put me in a little bit of trouble. All right, I'll tell you what happened. Your song comes out, that's Away. I put it up on radio. There
Hi.
was no clean version, and it starts playing. Oops, I lost her again. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry. Is it
All right,
away?
cool. So I put the song on radio, and it starts playing, and you start na 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 like a motherfucker, and my boss is like, what are you playing on my radio? So I need to give you like a naughty girl spank for almost putting me out of a job.
Do you have the do you have the clean
Yeah.
version?
What is up with Miss Celestial being and the F word, should I say? I'm like, you're so nice and
sometimes,
innocent, but you got
sometimes
the rough
when
edge.
you have to sometimes when you have to express yourself, there are
Yeah,
just some that just completely describes how you feel. So
yeah,
sometimes the words are not good, but you just have to describe it the way it is. So I
yeah.
speak the truth in my music, and that's just how it is.
All right. Are you like in studio? Like, oh, what can I put here? Mother. Mother. Oh yeah, this sounds good. This sounds good. Let me put that there. Is that how it works?
Yeah. No, when I recorded the song, when I was writing the
Yeah,
song, it was a freestyle. So that's just what came out of my mouth. It was like, oh motherfucker. That was just what came out. It was an angry song, so I
yeah.
was just spit like my feelings out.
I'm starting to understand how celestial beings operate. I'm taking notes here. I'm taking notes here. Um, let me rewind a little bit, and you're part of Mavin's, which is, I mean, in Nigeria, I can only imagine how big it is. We respect it right here, all the way across Africa.
Hmm.
The time, was there anything like a phone call, that one phone call that you probably got when they were like, we're taking you? And can you take us back to that moment when you knew the
It
deal
was
is on?
more wasn't really a phone call. So I used to upload like covers of songs on Instagram. Then I decided to upload an original song for the first time ever on Instagram. Then the boss of like my record label messaged me, like sent me a DM after I uploaded a cover, like not up to 4 hours, and he messaged me. So it was more like a face to face. It wasn't a call. It was like, oh, I want to see you. I need to hear you. Like, so I met up with him, and that's how it. That's here we are now.
Wow. Were you like pulling out your hair like the Gorilla Glue girl? Like, oh my God, Marvin, Coretta Bello,
Exactly.
we
Exactly. When
got
I
the
got the DM, when I
grandma
got the
there.
crying. When I got the DM, I was like, oh, I was tearing up. I was crying. Then when I met him in person, I was just like starstruck. I was just like, oh my God, this is real.
Yeah.
This is not a dream. This is not a dream. This is real. So I was definitely not like the Gorilla Glue girl, but almost. Almost.
So now you're a little cooler. Has it settled in? You're like, oh yeah, Marvin's, I got this. I got this.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now the way I carry myself definitely speaks because of I know I have like a team behind me that is like, oh, at my back, and they're always going to support me. So now my confidence is on 100.
Yeah. All right, cool. Speaking about support, I saw, I was stalking you up on the socials, and I saw you, supporting the whole NSARS movement. You were up at the protest at, the
Yeah.
toll bridge. Tell us about that. How did that go as a person? We were watching it across Africa as a person who was there in the moment, energy and everything. What was that like?
That moment was so liberating to me as an African child. It felt like I was finally taking my power back. growing up in Nigeria, you just feel hopeless when it comes to your future because it's in the hands of people that don't care about you. So that moment, there was a certain type of freedom and power. I felt like, oh, I'm taking my rights back. I'm taking my future back. It might have not have worked the way we expected it to, but it did a number on us. Power, like now our eyes are more open to like what like decisions like people make in the government and all that. Like now I'm more confident, like in my country. I'm so confident. I know that people in this country are so patriotic. So yeah.
Speaking about the music industry in particular, you fresh in the game. We wanted to go back a little bit and find out how long you've been doing this for. Like, were you one of those who used to be up in church like, oh, sing praises, and now you like motherfucker, like, oh, you changed.
Oh my god, you sound very bad. Oh my god, you make it sound very bad. So I used to sing. Like I've always sang with my brother. Like I come from a very musical home. So I joined the choir when I was like 9, 10. So I was in a choir for like 6 months or like 7 months. Then I left the choir because we moved. So I started learning how to sing on like YouTube, like how to take runs and how to do all this because I felt like I already had the talent. I just needed to improve on it. So I would just do that and I would just like sing. So I write with my brother and we just write songs together, basically.
All right, cool. Now, putting out the debut album, and it's doing well. Like, what was that? Was that expected? Because it's doing exceptionally well. Were you like, okay, we knew it was gonna blow up, or in studio you're like, man, this might not work out. I might get kicked off Marvin's. Who knows? Hey,
You
but
know what? You know, spiritually, I did know it was going to be like this. Mentally, I would just pray. Like spiritually, I would pray to God, like, oh, let it be like this. But physically, I didn't see it happening. But spiritually, I was like, oh, God is going to do amazing things. But physically, I didn't know if it was going to happen or not. I still had my doubts. But I prayed for it, and that's how it has been. So God has been great, has been faithful. Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. For those who want to get into a little bit of the deeper side of the album, take us into it. What was the mood? What was the mindset? When did you record it? Over a couple of years or during the lockdown? How did it happen?
I recorded most of the songs on the EP recorded last year. So it's from January to like during the lockdown period. So most of the songs, like I said, are just songs that was what I was feeling that I wrote, power, freedom, coming of age. DITR is one of the songs on the EP and just about coming of age and like making decisions and regretting them, but like going back to what you used to be and, a way is just taking your power back. It's just basically coming of age, freedom and like power. And definitely the pandemic in a way during the lockdown period really helped me because there was no distraction. So it was just music and I could make music. I could just make music for the soul, for people.
Yeah. All right. Now, speaking about you as an artist, what do you listen to? Like, what's in your playlist? Yeah. What are you bumping? I want to get inside your head, sister. I want to know what you're listening to.
I listen to everybody. Like people don't even understand. I listen to songs like from the 90s. I'm not even. I just like to enjoy music. So I listen to a lot of people. I listen to Rihanna, of course. I listen to Two Face, Wande Cole. I listen to Burna Boy. I listen to Giveon, Billie Eilish, Jessie Reyes. Just a lot of like amazing music. Adele, Beyonce, of course. Mm-hmm.
Is there that one song? Everybody seems to have that one song. Like if I play it right now, you get up, maybe shake some booty or something. You're like, this is my jam. This is my jam. Is there that one song?
Fally Pupa is forever going to be my jam. I can't even stand when that song is playing. No. Fally Pupa forever. Between original and those are like my favorite songs.
Okay, cool. I need to ask something from personal and almost a jealous level. Like, have you gotten to that point where you're like, oh my God, I'm actually a star? Like, did you walk into the mall and people are like, has that yet happened? Where you're like, wow, I think I actually have made it.
It's not even been a month yet. So sometimes I still like find it really hard to believe because it's not been a month like since I released the EP, and it's just like I just still feel like myself. I've always felt like a star even without me releasing music. So that one comes from an inside. It's part of my confidence, part of my alter ego. So that's how I've always felt. So
Yeah.
I don't need validation for that.
um, there's a negative side or a dark side to everything, even being a star. Like, I don't know if you could still go down, to a local jollof place, eat with your hands, stuff like that. That's not happening. No?
I went to get some amala yesterday, like last night. The place I usually go, I knew I couldn't go. Like, it's not possible. I was just looking
Yeah.
at now, like, so it definitely has its bad sides. So,
Do they? I'm curious. Like when you join Mavin, do they have like a list of things you can do? They're like, okay, no more taking public transport, no more eating jollof in these restaurants, no more.
no, not really. You just have to use your initiative now. Like, just know that this you can't do this again, you can't do that again. I don't really need to use public transport again like that. So,
Yeah.
Shadi got that
Right. Another thing, seeing as you're a star, I could always imagine that, even for me when I first got my job on radio, I had these random people from like, primary school, junior school who were like, oh, what's up, man? We know you from way back. We used to sit together in class, blah, blah. Lend me some money. Does that happen yet? Like, people are like,
no.
oh, lend me some money.
No,
we went to school together.
The people I even pity are my family members because I changed my number. So my family members, they're getting calls from like everyone. And I'm like, sorry.
Yeah.
Not now, not really. Not now.
All right, cool. You have a very interesting personal style, and I'm trying to figure out how much is you original, how much is like 5 stylists or 6 stylists behind you and saying you put this on, you don't put this on, like like right now, who chose this outfit? Be honest, girl. Your nerves might go. Be honest.
Let me show you my. It's from my home. I just like to feel comfortable every time. But I usually just envision what I want and I speak to the the stylist. So I make the creative decisions and the stylist brings the clothes for me. I have the creative side of the styling.
Yeah.
And of course in the level.
How would you describe your style? I want to call it a little white, but I won't use that word. But sometimes I'm like almost hippie white. I'm like, oh, the sisters don't usually dress like this. But anyway,
oh my god, I can't believe you just said that. I just like comfortable, really. I just like to dress. It depends on my mood, really. I just dress anyhow. Tomorrow, I can be wearing right now. I'm wearing a big hoodie and big pants and a jacket in this hot Africa. Really, I just like to dress the way I want to dress. Tomorrow, I can be wearing biker shorts and a t-shirt. I just like to dress the way I want to dress, or a tube top. Anything that my mood wants. If I'm in a happy mood, I dress happy. If I'm in a very I can't be bothered mood, I dress unbothered. It just depends on my mood.
Okay. The reality of the situation, my sister, is that we live in a world where social media is like the most cruel place in the world. So you put on your outfit, you think you're looking good and all Gucci and everything, and then people start eating you up on social media. So does that, when you take pictures or put up a post on social media, you're like, man, what are people going to say? Do you check the comments? Do you oh my God, they didn't like the outfit? I liked it.
So one of I'm so grateful to God for this, but one of my toxic traits are nonchalance. I really can't be bothered. I really cannot be bothered by what people have to think. I just can't be bothered. I just do what I want to do. At the end of the day, I've always just been like this. I don't know if it's a toxic trait or a good trait, but that's how I am. People, once I see I check my comments and I see 5 good comments and I see 1 bad comment, I don't really care about the bad comments. I'm so focused on the good comments every time. So
yeah, positivity. I like that positivity. Another thing still about social media, and I like to understand that, is that for everybody, the brothers and the sisters, sometimes you're on social media like Instagram, you hit that search tab and then you see these fine brothers, you're like, can I slide up in the DM looking real good? Do you like, oh man, what happens when you see something nice? Do you slide up in the DM? You like the picture, or do you just forget about it?
I don't really see. I don't know. Where do you guys see all these things from? I don't. I'm really busy making music or watching TV, so I don't really get to see all that.
You don't see like some profiles on social media, this dude or something, and you're like, if only,
No,
if only.
no. If only me. I don't give a fuck about them. Sorry, but me, I'm the one that they'll say if only for. Do you understand? I'm the catch, not them.
Oh my goodness. So, you're old school like that. So if you saw a guy, or you realize this guy had it going on, but he was being kind of slow. Brothers these days can be slow. Would you let it slide, or would you try and give him some hints like, hey, yo, whoa?
I don't know. I don't know. Anyhow, what's up? my mom went to watch this, please. Like, what? Let me hear what she has to say.
Am I allowed to ask about the love life? Got a boyfriend somewhere watching this as well, or anything like that? Or
no.
Valentine's Day was just yesterday or something. How was Valentine's? Was anything going down? No date? Anything like that?
Nothing. I stayed home with my mother. We cooked and we just vibed. And I got a lot of like videos from like fans, so that was enough for like Valentine's for me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's not enough information.
I'm starting to think you're part of the Stingy Women's Association. Are you part of that group?
I don't know about that.
All right, coming back to the music. There's been a lot of talk about people who you would kill it with in studio. Is there anybody in particular, like you put us in studio with this person, it's gonna be magic? Give me like 3 or something that you can't wait to work with, you would really kill it in studio with.
Burna Boy, definitely. Rihanna. What? A song with Rihanna is going to bang, going to be amazing. Ayra Nakamura. She's a French musician and she's really dope.
Yeah. All right, cool. Me and Rihanna go way back. I'm gonna hit her up for you. I'm like, what up, man? It's my girl. It's my girl. She didn't reply on Valentine's, but I want to try again. Things have been rocky. They've been rocky. Listen up. We're looking forward to you finally leaving Nigeria and coming through Uganda, South Africa, Kenya, all around. Is that going to be happening anytime soon? Are you coming around to see the people?
By God's grace, very, very soon. By God's grace, don't worry. I can't wait to meet the fans.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Now, before we say goodbye, for everybody who's just watching this for the first time, we know the big single "Away." What are the top 3 songs? If somebody's diving into the album, what are the top 3 they must jump into? Like, hey, you gotta listen to
every single.
You gotta listen to
Every single song on the EP is amazing. There's no one. Every single song on the EP is a banger. So you're going to have to listen to every single thing. Everything is amazing. So I'm not going to choose 3. They are all top-notch songs.
Okay, I believe that. I listened to all of it. I love it. Memories. It's all good. Thank you very much for taking time to join us. We're gonna look forward to you traveling and coming through to Africa, around Africa rather, to Uganda especially. As I say goodbye though, I'm gonna need one thing. You need to give us a video drop. This interview is gonna play on Friday, so basically you're gonna be like, "Yo, what's up? It's your girl, hanging out with Denzel." And make sure you catch my interview on XFM.
Okay.
Today. That's pretty much it. My new album is out. Listen to it on online platforms. You know the drill, right?
Yeah. Okay. If you can send the format to me, then I just make a video and send it to you guys.
You make a separate one?
Yeah?
You can make a separate video?
Yeah, I'll make a separate video so it has good lighting and everything, so it just looks nicer.
All right. Can I send you? Let me send you the words that you're supposed to use, so it's a lot easier for you. Okay.
Please do.
All right. Then
thank you so much.
Just give us a little. For now, you can give us a drop. Hey, it's Ayra Starr on XFM with Denzel. Keep listening. Blah blah blah.
Hey, it's Ayra Starr on XFM with Denzel. Keep listening.
All right, cool, my sister. Thank you very much.